In October of 2006, Gerringong Anglican Church sent its first team of people to Cambodia. The team went to Cambodia to build simple houses for poor Cambodian villagers. Why did we do that, and why do we continue to send teams for this purpose? From the 9th to the 13th century, the Khmer people of Cambodia ruled over an empire covering much of Southeast Asia, creating what was to become the largest pre-industrial urban centre in the world. The ruins of the city of Angkor remain today just outside the modern-day city of Siem Reap, not far from the shores of Asia's largest inland lake, Tonle Sap. Cambodia in the 21st century, however, is a far cry from the empire that created this religious and architectural marvel. On the 17th of April 1975, soldiers of the Cambodian Communist Party, more generally known as the Khmer Rouge, entered the capital, Phnom Penh. Over the next couple of days, the city was evacuated, with people being told to leave and to take with them only the possessions they could carry. During the next 3.5 years, Cambodia would be dramatically transformed into a peasant state as the Khmer Rouge government attempted to build a radical communist regime from the ground up. Best estimates suggest that between 1.5 and 2.5 million Cambodians died during the Khmer Rouge period. This tragedy unfolded as the rest of the world stood by, deaf and blind to the stories which were emanating from within Cambodia. The impact of this period continues to the present day, with Cambodia ranked at 137th on the Human Development Index ranking of countries. In 1994, Canadian Jan Ritskys established Tabitha Cambodia, aiming to reach out to the despairing in their own communities and to enable them to address their needs in a holistic and sustainable way. Tabitha has grown such that at any given time, they will be providing assistance to between 30,000 and 40,000 families. Tabitha Cambodia has a number of programs in place providing assistance to those in need. They employ many people in cottage industry programs, especially women from particularly disadvantaged backgrounds, such as AIDS sufferers and women rescued from forced prostitution. They are actively involved in the provision of various types of wells and ponds to provide safe drinking water, a reliable source of irrigation, and small-scale fish farms. The starting place for most Cambodians who come in contact with Tabitha is the Family Development Program. The key to this aspect of assistance is the Savings Program, which requires families to save what they can over a 10-week savings cycle. Tabitha pays them 10% interest on their savings. Most families enrolled in the Family Development Program will eventually save enough money to buy land and the materials necessary to build a house. However, there are many instances where this is not possible, and for these families, Tabitha brings international volunteer building teams to Cambodia to supply the additional money and work under the direction of Cambodian builders to construct simple houses. Gerringong Anglican Church's involvement in this aspect of Tabitha's program is seen as an important component of our responsibility to act with generosity and love towards those in need. There are several ongoing benefits to be gained by house building as opposed to just sending money. During the Khmer Rouge era, Cambodians were made to feel they were of no value, and some of them still feel they are worthless. When volunteers come from overseas, it helps them start to believe in their own value. Secondly, builders can combine fundraising with the follow-up hands-on building project. This gives a sense of how funds are directly targeted to those in need. Thirdly, going and actively participating in building in a developing country is an education in the causes of poverty, the results of poverty, and the solutions to poverty. Finally, participants return home inspired by their experience of actively making a difference in another family's life and continue to participate in further Tabitha activities and fundraising. Gerringong Anglican Church is currently raising funds for our next house building trip. Those who go to Cambodia pay all their own expenses, so all money raised goes directly to the purchase of building materials. Each house costs approximately $1,500 to build. The team also makes a minimum contribution to the Family Development Program of $2,000. All contributions to the building work are 100% tax deductible. If you would like to provide financial assistance for this vital work, please go to our church website at www.gerringonganglican.org.au and look under the tab titled Mission. Thanks for watching this presentation and for considering supporting us.